Hi there, welcome to Hevo. In this video, we'll look at Unique Incrementing Append Only, or UIAO, query mode, what it is, when it works well, and when you should avoid using it. Let's start with what UIAO actually means. UIAO is designed for tables where data is only appended. That means new rows keep getting added, but existing rows are never updated or deleted. This lets Hevo safely assume that any new data will always appear after what has already been ingested. If you want to capture updates or deletes in your table, UIAO isn't the right choice. So how does Hevo identify new records? It relies on one or more auto-incrementing columns you select from your source table. The column you select must already exist in the table and uniquely identify each record. Think of this column as a bookmark. Hevo remembers the highest value it has already ingested. On the next run, it scans the database for rows with values greater than the last captured value. There are a few important rules for this column. It must be numeric, always increasing, and never null. Hevo compares these values across pipeline runs. Important point: if the column is misconfigured, ingestion can fail or result in data loss. Now let's see how to configure UIAO. In the Configure Object section, choose Unique Incrementing Append Only as the query mode. Then, in Unique Column Names, you can either select the auto-incrementing column suggested by Hevo or define your own. You can also use a combination of the Hevo suggested and custom columns from the drop-down, or specify them as a comma-separated list. Together, these columns act as a unique identifier. Once selected, Hevo uses this column to track progress and fetch only new rows going forward. So what happens during ingestion? On every scheduled run, Hevo runs a SQL query on your database. If you're using one incrementing column, Hevo fetches rows with values greater than the last ingested value. Updated rows are ignored. Only newly added rows are picked up for ingestion. If you're using multiple columns, Hevo compares them in sequence to determine what's new. One important thing to remember: Hevo evaluates incrementing columns in order. If a new record has a lower value in the first incrementing column than what Hevo has already processed, that record is not ingested, even if the next column has a higher value. That's why choosing the right incrementing column is critical. To learn more or explore other features in Hevo, visit docs.hevodata.com. Thanks for watching.